Hi guys, it's Taryn with Justice for Mom. And some of you might have seen the last video I did, which was an update on my mom's pain and, where she stands physically, because I've had a lot of people asking me or being concerned or, just wanting to know how's she doing, how's her arm, she's still in pain every day. Yes, she is. So I put that out. Including some doctor reports because we were working out, good, what can we do to make her more comfortable? So one of the things that Mike Rinder uses to victim shame my mom is the fact that, okay, so 20 minutes after his attack happened, my mom's bleeding. She's in pain. He's damaged her arm, and the ambulance is there to treat her for her injuries. And they ask her, what's your pain level? And she says, they say from 1 to 10. And she says a 2. And days later, she's in agony. But what happens is, in order to victim shame my mom and to deny the fact that he attacked her, Mike Rinder will say, see, she said her pain level was only a 2. What I didn't understand and what doesn't make sense to me is my mom was in agony. I saw her with the blood dripping off her arm. I know how much it hurt her. And it just didn't make sense to me. And so I wanted to look this up because Mike Rinder keeps saying, oh, see, her pain level was only a 2 out of 10. And I get it. That's what she said, but the woman was in shock. She had just been attacked by her ex-husband. So I looked it up, and it's a common thing to have delayed pain after a dramatic incident or a traumatizing attack or something like that. It's actually so common that I just went online and typed in delayed pain, and I found a few things. I'm just going to read you a couple. So this is what is delayed onset pain. So it says delayed onset pain means symptoms which do not begin immediately, but come on at some point after the initial injury. It then says, in some cases, pain may begin a few hours later, while in other cases, the pain may be further delayed by days or even weeks. So that's one that I found. I just am reading 2 that I found, but there were plenty. This one says, why can pain be delayed? And it says, delayed pain is most common in soft tissue injuries such as muscles, tendons, disc and ligaments. There are generally 2 reasons for the pain to not be felt immediately following an injury: adrenaline and swelling. So then it says, well, adrenaline is very short-lived. Swelling can last for long periods. My mom had all of that. So I think really it just made total sense to me. Basically, it's something that's well known in the professional medical field that you can have a delayed pain reaction. And as a matter of fact, the physical therapist that fully examined my mom and did this in-depth examination of her body and stuff, we were explaining to her this. And I'm going, do you know why this might be? Like, she said it was a pain level 2, but by 2 days later, she was on the floor in agony. I mean, the pain level was a 9 at that point. And she goes, oh yeah, that's totally normal. And she was like, as a matter of fact, a friend of mine had a car accident and they were like, oh, I'm fine. And then, I think she said 3 days later, she spoke to the person and they were as if they were crippled in bed, and they were just completely, all the delayed reactions had set in, all the delayed pain had set in, and the person didn't even know what to do with themselves. They were in so much pain. Okay, so using the report that was written within an hour of her attack, less than an hour, is an inaccurate gauge of the damage that was done, the pain that she's in. And it's really a tunnel vision view, because you're taking that one instance and that one piece of information that she gave in this time of complete shock and using it, in the case of my father, Mike Rinder, using it to victim shame her and using it to get away with his domestic violence and to get away with damaging and hurting a woman. I mean, my father, Mike Rinder, is a pretty inhumane person, so I know he continues to use the one isolated datum of she was in a pain level 2 out of 10, and actually has other people that I feel he takes advantage of their mental state, but he has them also victim shame my mom based on that one datum, when there's a whole a whole picture of facts and medical reports and what I saw and the pain I see her in. So I don't know what to say about that, but I do want to make sure that all of you and anybody watching this knows what happened and that this can happen. And well, that I feel that it explains perfectly what I saw. So hopefully this data will actually help other people that have had domestic violence attacks where they're wondering why their pain was delayed and what they can do about it or why that is. So there you go. I hope that helps someone out there, any of you that might have needed that data. And in the meantime, we just got to take care of people and be kind and make sure that women aren't abused. It's Taryn with Justice for Mom, and I'll see you next time.